Hello everybody, I'm Brian Hoxie back here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Um, Today I'm going to quickly go over the Starback RPG Lite that I've come up with. My Starback is Moe Jontana. He's with the New York Nukes. If you're on Facebook, the Play Games Facebook page, I put the results and a link to a video about this RPG Lite thing that I've come up with, so you can check that out. So last week, there's Mo. The New York Nukes were at Chicago for week one. Didn't do too well. 37-0 loss. Mo had a, I always want to say, I should have never used switching letters around. Mo threw 3 picks, and then they just didn't do very well. So, and got the standings here for the league. This next week coming up, week 2, New York's going to open it or have their home opener, and they are playing the Atlanta Gems, who in the offseason signed free agent Vince Colossal. So it's going to be a tough one for sure for New York, but we'll see what they can do at home. Maybe they can come up with something, get a win. So we're going to roll on the event chart. It could be 100 different events, and we'll have to see what we want to do with Joe. This was Joe's first week, and how I'm playing it is if the team wins, he has the option to keep his ratings for the next week, or qualities for next week, or not. And then if it's a loss, he definitely has to re-roll on the events chart and get some new qualities. So he got to roll on the good chart, which how good I explained it in other videos. Kind of go back to at least the front page of the good. So the good chart, pretty much, if you break each one of these down, you could have a possible, one. You have to roll 1 through 6. So if there's all good chances on all of these, like this number 32, touchdown, medium game, I consider that a 12. If you have to look at his card, there's no chance that something bad is going to happen. So pretty much all the good results are between 10 and 12. There might be a 9 chance in there somewhere. I think that's about right. And then the bad charts, there's a lot of bads. You get a lot of interceptions, a lot of fumbles. So those are kind of in the, I think, 3 to 6 maybe. And then the last section that you might have to roll on would be the wild card. And that's kind of a mix of good and bad and average and all that through together. So, all right, well, let's get to it. Let's see what we got. Mo's card here for week 2. Now, every time you roll, you get to roll twice. And once you find out which one you're rolling on, good, bad, or wild card, and you can take the best one. Once you look at them, you can decide, I want this one or I want that one. So, but first of all, we're going to roll for his event. Let's see what we get and what we have to deal with. And we get a 71. So go back to 71, see what it has to say. '71. It says you suffer a slight injury to your lower back in practice early in the week. So the first option is Mo can play it safe by taking a couple of days off practice to get well. But that will, on a D10 roll, 0 to 5, lack of practice time will leave him uneasy and unprepared for the game, unprepared at game time, and we'll have to write on the bad chart. 6 to 8, the time off helps. He recovers quickly, and he's ready to go at game time on the good chart. And then either a 9 or 10, his back will be healed up at game time, but he'll feel a little anxious about maybe not being so ready, missing some time. So that would be the first choice. The second choice says he attempts to push through it and doesn't miss a minute of practice time. So 0 through 5, he'll still be battling the pain in his back, and he'll be a little worried about being ready at game time, so we'll have to roll on the wild card. 6 to 8, not resting has made the pain almost unbearable, but he's going to play anyway at about 70%, and he'd have to roll on the bad. And 9 to 10, he'll still have some pain in his back, but he'll feel prepared for the game because he didn't miss any practice time. So I will say on any of these where you have two different options, there's a better chance for good, but there's a better chance for bad. And on the other one's better chance for a wild card and, a better chance for bad than good. So, you know what? It's early in the season. Second game, coming off another rough game. Not only maybe he needs to take care of his, lower back a little bit. Maybe just needs some time off and get his head straight. So, we'll try it. We'll give him a couple days off, and we'll see what happens. Here we go, D10 roll, and it's a 5. So, lack of practice time leaves him a little uneasy and prepared, and we're gonna have to roll twice on the bad chart, which I wasn't hoping for, but that's where we're at. So, D100. So I got the D10 and the D1, I guess it would be. So let's see our first roll. We get a 55. 55. So it'll be short gain or square. He's penalized. And short gain or circle incomplete. All right. Not terrible. Let's see, a square, so you'd have 4 good and 3 good, so 7. It's not terrible on bad. That's about as good as it probably might get. There's some touchdowns and other stuff on there, but it's mostly not good. So on the second roll, he rolls 86. 86. Ooh. That's not too bad for bad. TD or circles no gain. But unfortunately, on a pass, it's just an automatic interception. Whew, that's a tough one. Let's see. I think I don't want the interception, so I'm going to take the first one. I'm going to take short gain on the run, possible square penalty, and then on the pass, short gain, circle incomplete. So, not terrible. Not obviously not as good as last week when he had possible short gain on a pass or long gain and just a triangle short loss. But in that game, his card didn't come up, which I mentioned in my first video about this. That I've had games where the starback doesn't come up, and I've had games where it comes up 4 or 5 times, and you're checking a lot. So, but yeah, so Moe Jontana home opener against the Atlanta Gems. We'll see how he and the team do. The Gems actually won their first game. They beat Houston, close one, 36-34, high scoring game. and it is also a division game. So it'd be nice to get that one after dropping the first one of the season. So, but we'll see how it goes. I think that's about it. Like I said, uh, appreciate anybody that tries this out. Thoughts, suggestions, anything else. I think if anything, even if you don't use this, there is some pretty cool situations that come up. Would be maybe a fun read just to read the situations themselves, and but we'll just leave it at that. So, thank you for watching, and we will catch you later. Bye.